Let me ask you something. What if the next 50 years of your life were decided by what you do in the next 5 minutes? What if this moment, right here, right now, was the moment that shifted everything? Because it can be, and it will be if you lean in and listen. See, we like to think of time as something far away. We say, I'll get to it someday. I'll change when I have more time. I'll grow when life slows down. But the reality is life doesn't slow down. Time doesn't wait for us to be ready. And the future doesn't happen to us. It is shaped by us. So if the next 50 years are going to be what you dream them to be, it starts with what you do in the next 5 minutes. It starts with how you think, what you decide, and what you commit to. Now I'm going to challenge you, and I don't say this to make you feel pressure. I say it to wake you up, because too many people sleepwalk through life waiting for a breakthrough, when in reality, breakthrough happens when you decide to change. The first minute, define your future. Take a moment and visualize, who do you want to become? Not just what you want to do, but the kind of person you want to be. Because the truth is, you don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. The second minute, break the excuses. We've all got them. I don't have the resources. I don't have the support. I don't have the talent. But here's the thing. Every great achievement was built on the other side of an excuse. The people who changed the world aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who refused to let obstacles define their future. The third minute, commit to the process. Transformation isn't about one big moment. It's about the daily decision to be better, to learn, to grow, and to refuse to stay the same. Consistency compounds. The small things you do every day will determine the big things you experience in your life. The fourth minute, who's in your circle? You cannot build a strong future with weak influences. If you surround yourself with people who drain your vision, it will never grow. But if you build relationships with those who push you forward, challenge you, and believe in you, the next 50 years will look radically different. The fifth minute, start now, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Because nothing changes until something moves, and you are the one who moves it. The next 50 years of your life are in your hands. What you do in these next 5 minutes will echo in your future. So what will you do? Will you wait? Or will you decide right here, right now, to step into the life you were meant to live? The choice is yours. The next 50 years will not be determined by what we predict, but by what we prepare for. Predictions are everywhere. Economists predict markets, scientists predict trends, and experts try to map out the future. But history shows us that the most defining moments aren't the ones people saw coming. They are the ones people were prepared to face. It's not about having a perfect vision of what's ahead. It's about equipping ourselves with the knowledge, the skills, and the mindset to respond when the moment comes. Think about the great innovations of the past century. The internet wasn't just predicted. It was prepared for by those who studied technology, who experimented, who failed and tried again. Medical breakthroughs didn't just happen because someone hoped for them. They happened because people devoted years to research, to learning, to building on the knowledge of those before them. Every leap forward in human history wasn't just a product of foresight. It was a product of preparation, in education, in leadership. In every field, success isn't about guessing what's next. It's about learning how to adapt, how to grow, how to apply what we know to an ever-changing world. The students who thrive in the next 50 years won't be the ones who memorized facts. They'll be the ones who learn how to think critically, how to solve problems, how to keep growing long after they leave the classroom. The workforce of the future won't be built on people who only know how to do one thing well, but on those who are flexible, who know how to learn, how to adjust, how to reinvent themselves when the world shifts. We have seen throughout history that those who prepare determine the future. Think about the Wright brothers, who didn't just dream about flying, but spent years studying aerodynamics, building prototypes, failing, adjusting, and trying again. Think about those who pioneered space travel, not just dreamers, but engineers, mathematicians, and scientists, who dedicated themselves to understanding the science behind the impossible. When the opportunity came, they were ready because they had spent years preparing. Preparation is what separates those who make history from those who watch it happen. Every great leader, every groundbreaking innovator, every world changer was someone who understood that the future isn't built in a moment. It's built in the daily decisions to grow, to learn, and to push beyond what is comfortable. The next 50 years will belong to those who develop the resilience to face challenges, the wisdom to navigate complexity, and the courage to act when the moment demands it. The people who will shape the future are the ones who recognize that learning never stops. Those who think education ends with a diploma will be left behind. The world is moving too fast for anyone to rely on what they learned yesterday. The most valuable skill in the decades to come won't be memorization. It will be adaptability. It will be the ability to keep learning, to keep questioning, to keep refining skills and expanding knowledge. Those who prepare today will be the ones who define tomorrow.